Hello, this is Matthew from TraderBotMarketplace, here to discuss some of our free tools offered, the Local Time Generator and the Watermark. Our Local Time Generator converts and displays your broker's time, displayed here, to your local time in an easy-to-read manner, and which can be very useful in making time-based trading decisions and strategies. Our Watermark indicator here, and it makes chart distinction easy and to distinguish, and the information shown easily customizable, in particular when multiple charts are open. And for those of you who don't know how to install indicators, simply go to your file, your platform, go to Open Data folder, and you want to look for your MQL4 folder, which is your root directory. And the indicators would go into the indicators folder. Here. And to start it, you look for your navigator window. If you don't see this window, you'll want to go up here to the folder with a star. And to put it on, you simply click and drag, and the input will come up. By default, I have the display text using yellow, although depending on your background, you may want something differently. There's the option to display the times, the local times at the bottom or at the top. You can specify how far away from the edge you want with the pixels. In this case, I've got 4 pixels. And your font size, you can adjust that. I've got 8. For the additional hours here, on weekends, if you're loading it for the first time, the time may not display correctly because this and your local time don't move in sync. So you may want to offset in addition to the times actually presented. Although once you load it when the market's open, you shouldn't have to reset it again. If you do load it for the first time on the weekend, you'll have to redo it when the market's open. Although, again, in the future, it will display the weekend. As you can see, the cursor moves, or the local time moves with the cursor. And you have your local time displayed at the bottom here. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so this Trader's Way is 7 hours ahead. Regardless of whether you zoom in or out, where you scroll, the times remain in place. But this is very beneficial whenever you're trading strategies based on time, or making decisions based on a certain time or a session. And it's a very handy tool to have. And let me pull up the Watermark. Basically, it'll display a watermark in the background of your screen, so whenever you're going between charts, it's very easy to identify a chart or any pertinent information that you need. The options up here are pretty basic. You can do font size, font type, color. Basically, for this, you can specify all or any combination of these that you want. You can display the symbol in question, the display date. You can do it by the month and the day, or for those of you in the rest of the world, you can do the day of the month in that order. You can show the time, either your broker's time or if your local time, based on your PC. You can display the bid-ask price, and you can even display 2 additional lines of information of your choice. You simply will type it in here. And you can also, as a watermark, it's by default behind the price data, although you could have it sitting on top if you want by going to defaults. This is how it would look by default. Now, some brokers, like Trader's Way, the chart symbols have an I as a suffix. However, you may not want that displayed. So what you can do is you can exclude any portion of the name that you want, the suffix being after, prefix being before, in this case an I, and it won't display it. Just to give an example with the messages here, be sure to select these as, to yes. I'm just going to type hello traders, and it'll show up down here. I'll give you a few examples of how it will look depending on the options that you choose. In this case, I'm going to do no lines, and I'm going to exclude the bid-ask price as well. And it'll just display the time. It's only going to display the parts that you want. I'll do one message. And no date. It just displays the time only. And I'm going to do the symbol only. Keep it simple. And I also give you the time frame as well. I'll show you what I mean by the background. As you can see, right now it's in the background. If I want to set it on top, I could do that. As you can see, this yeah. And that's pretty much it for the two indicators. For these two indicators, it's best to save them with your favorite template, whatever you use. You can save your templates here by going to Save Template and renaming whatever you want. All you would do is you would pop the indicator on and save the template with whichever existing template that you may use. But all in all, I hope these two indicators enhance your trading and you find them useful. Thanks for watching.